grammar, we are working on comparative and superlative adjectives. So we recently have talked about what an adjective is, and you know that an adjective describes a noun. Well, comparative adjectives compare two nouns or pronouns, and you add ER to most adjectives to compare two people, places, or things, or ideas. A superlative adjective compares more than two nouns or pronouns, and we add EST to most adjectives to compare more than two people, places, things, or ideas. So let's do a few examples together. The first three, we need to identify the comparative adjective in the sentence, and then tell what we are comparing it to. So, alright, number one, which of these bugs is greener? So we're looking for the word that describes, and we know that comparative adjectives end with an ER, so that's a clue for you. And so for this one, the word greener is my comparative adjective. Now, what is greener describing? Greener is describing the bugs. And so I'll go ahead and highlight the word bugs. That's my noun. And number two, the stronger wrestler usually wins. Stronger is my comparative adjective, and stronger is identifying the wrestler. So one wrestler is stronger than the other wrestler. Number three, he and me the scissors that are sharper. So the word that's descriptive in this sentence, my adjective, is sharper. Ends with the ER, I know it's comparative. And sharper is describing the scissors. Alright, in the next section, we're looking for the superlative adjective. Superlative, remember, is comparing more than two nouns or pronouns. And again, we'll look for the noun that we are referring to. Number one, Michelle is the quickest player on the team. Quickest is our superlative adjective, and quickest is describing, it's really describing Michelle. She's the quickest player, though. So player is the noun that it's referring to. Number two, I want the coldest bottle of juice you have. Coldest, we're talking about the coldest bottle. So coldest is our superlative adjective. We're talking about the coldest, sorry, not bottle, but bottle of juice. The coldest juice. You could also maybe say the coldest bottle. Number three, that's the finest idea I've heard all day. Finest is our superlative adjective, again ending with the EST, that's kind of your clue here. And it's the finest what? The finest idea. Alright. Now, there are some spelling rules that you need to be aware of when you're working with your superlative and comparative adjectives. For example, for adjectives ending with an E, you kind of pretend to drop that E and then add your ER or EST. For adjectives ending with a Y, so a consonant in a Y, you change the Y to an I. And for one-syllable adjectives that have a single vowel before the consonant, you'll double the consonant and then add your ending, your ER or your EST. This will be your practice page that you will do for this lesson. You'll notice that some of those are here, some of those spelling rules will appear here, and so make sure that you pay attention to the spelling rules as you rewrite the correct form of the adjective. You will also have to read carefully to find out, are they comparing two things, and I should add ER, or are they comparing more than two things, and I should add EST. So take your time as you read through these, think back through the rules that you learned on this video, the rules for making adjectives comparative and superlative, and I wish you good luck.